What's going on, guys? My name is Anthony Darst, aka Anthony D. I just wanted to take a second out of my day and talk a little bit about Uber and some of the dangerous aspects of it, and a couple things that you can do to help yourself. So two things come to mind here. One is that once a passenger is getting into your vehicle, a lot of times they'll just say, "Hey, are you Uber?" By default, typically what the driver wants to say is, "Yeah, are you so-and-so?" You should definitely say, "Yeah, what's your name?" and make sure that you ask them for their name, solely because a lot of times passengers get into the wrong Uber, and at that point you're now giving a ride on somebody else's credit card to somebody that may not be using the app. So that's one thing. Another thing is, if you do get a passenger that is causing problems or being very rude, or being vulgar, whatever it is, or getting aggressive with another passenger, that's happened too. You do have the ability to kick them out of your car, but there's a couple ways that you should do it. You should say, "Hey, I've gone ahead and ended the trip," and then be polite. Say, "Would you please hop out of my car?" Or, "The trip is over. I'm sorry, I can't take you any further. Feel free to go ahead and call another Uber." Or if worse comes to worst, you can say, "Hey, unfortunately this isn't working out, and if you don't get out of my car, I'm going to have to call the police." And you can call the police right then and there. Just 911, boom. And make sure you do that, because people do get aggressive. People do get dangerous. I don't know. I was just watching the news, and a guy maced a passenger because the passenger, as he was getting out of his car, started just swinging on him, just throwing punches. And I've been in a sticky scenario myself. And the first one was two passengers getting in my car, but they were doing exactly what I said. "Yeah, are you Mike?" Instead of saying, "Hey, what's your name?" And so I got about 2 miles out of the city, and by the time I got out of the city, I got a call from the actual passenger saying, "Hey, it shows that you're on my app, or that you've already picked me up and that you're already driving me, and I'm not even in the car." And so things got a little sketchy with those two. My other bad situation was a boyfriend pulled his girlfriend out of my car by her hair. And so obviously that ride didn't even start. Police got involved there too. By any chance you do have a bad run-in with a passenger, make sure you rate accordingly, and also make sure that you send Uber an email, because they definitely should not be treating drivers like that. Uber is made to get passengers and drivers around safely, so definitely try to remove yourself from any bad situation, and also try to get Uber in the know about whatever passenger is causing problems. Another thing, since I've had a couple issues in my car, I did go ahead and buy a dash cam for one, in case I were to get in an accident or something like that. I have a camera facing forward. It's called the G1W, or GW1. But yeah, it's like a little 3.5 inch or 2.7 inch screen. It's got it's 1080p, and it's got good audio quality. I did a lot of research, and that was the best one I could find for the price. But now I'm buying a second one just to have it for inside of the vehicle, and I'm just going to keep the surveillance running. I'm also going to order some stickers for my car that say, this vehicle is under surveillance, blah, blah, blah. Not so I can go ahead and post it up on YouTube or anything like that, but just so I have a record in case something does happen. I just want to make sure the drivers are being safe. At bar close, I personally would not recommend that a female works at bar close in any city. I mean, that's when things get sketchy in the city, right? But yeah, guys, so I mean, my two main things would be, you can be police happy, be polite, and make sure that when you are verifying who your customer is, just ask what their name is. Don't throw the name out there as if you already know it's them, because it does happen, and sometimes it's not them. And feel free to carry some sort of protection. I mean, I would definitely recommend carrying mace at the minimum. But yeah, guys, again, my name is Anthony Darst, aka Anthony D. You can find me on Periscope, Twitter. I am Anthony D. SoundCloud for my music. I am Anthony D. But yeah, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave it on the video, and I'll be sure and try to get back to you. Thanks, guys, for watching. I really appreciate it. Again, my name is Anthony Darst, aka Anthony D. I hope you have a good day, and I will see you soon. All right, bye.